What's up, netizens? You're watching DarkStar, the only reaction channel that went from Ragnas to riches. My name's Anthony. We have our fellow reactionaries, Joey and Chris. What's up, dudes?
So, dude, I definitely know. Oh, man, we picked a good one this week. Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. Holy shit!
These are your guys' favorite fighting game. Now, BlazBlue is
Is it really Blaze Blue? Tote.
Yeah, BlazBlue is gonna be that game that's got the Ruby characters in it.
yeah, it should be out. Should have been out for a while now, I think.
I said Blaze Blue.
Speaking of which, I gotta go watch Evo. Probably got all the top 8s and shit on YouTube by now. But anyway, BlazBlue, Cross Tag Battle is the one that's got Ruby and Weiss, and it's probably getting. I don't know when the DLC's coming out, but Yang and Blake are free DLC, so those should be coming out at some point as well. Guilty Gear.
What is that on?
I think, it's on PC and PS4, and maybe something else, but it's definitely on those.
Probably Switch.
No Xbox though. But and then Guilty Gear is kind of like, I don't know, it's just another anime fighter basically. But I've seen the tournaments that I've seen for it are pretty hype, honestly. It's one of the few that I actually watch, like the top 8 for it, Evo, which is basically just like I was watching the Marvel vs. Capcom ones, but those kind of discontinued this year. So in place of that, it's going to be DB Fighters, and then the Smash tournaments, because I think they're going to have the new Smash, either the new Smash or the Smash before this one. Oh yeah, this one's not out yet, so it's definitely the most recent Smash and Melee, and then probably Guilty Gear. Oh, Cross Tag Battle's on there too, probably. I'll watch all those probably, but yeah, I didn't honestly actually know that these were the two series that these characters were from until you just said something. So cool, I guess. I don't actually know who these people are, so
Well, that makes the both of us.
makes all three of us.
Man. Excuse me?
Oh,
Soul and Ragna, dude? I mean, are you kidding me?
Probably not even pronouncing them right. Probably Ragna, Sal, Badguy. JK.
so I mean, is the cross tag battle or it's BlazBlue just it's anime? Yeah, just all anime characters.
BlazBlue's, yeah, another anime game. I don't think it's all anime characters though. Well, I mean, it depends on what your definition of anime is, I guess. Like, I think some of them are from video games too. You know what I mean? Like anime video games.
Basically, what I meant.
Yeah, but it's an anime style game essentially. I mean, even the Ruby characters in the game look like their anime counterparts or whatever. Like, you remember the picture, like the original picture that came on like the trailers and stuff, where they were like drawn, not like the actual animated versions of them, but like the drawn ones that are like side by side, the RWBY or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They look more like that than they do like their 3D versions, obviously, because it's a 2D anime game.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
it's got the
I'm
same
just
voice
gonna
actors
rewatch
and stuff. Pretty cool, everybody. The default language for everybody else is Japanese, but theirs is English.
Oh,
pretty
for Ruby and them?
Yeah. So
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But,
That is pretty cool. Yeah, Yang's already at BT ups, just so you know, because I
Is
know
she?
that you for sure
Yeah,
were.
I was
hardcore,
worried.
Like, man, dude, fucking Yang.
I hope she comes out.
I get it, but I just don't know if she's out yet. Like, oh, I knew it was holding you back, dude. That's what I'm here for.
No.
I'm here with all the gang updates.
Alright, I guess you guys
It
can't see
works.
the thumbnail, right?
No.
That's what you think.
Okay, well, I guess you guys will have to see. I mean, they kind of both have like crazy anime hair, and they both look like your typical anime cool guys. So
They
I'll
got
have to
that
see what they're
curly
like.
hair going on, dude.
You said curly?
Krillin.
Oh, Krillin. Yeah, yeah.
Crazy anime hair, dude.
I mean, Krillin does get hair, so.
He does, actually. Holy shit. It
And
looks
his
weird,
fucking
yeah.
hair is terrible. Anyway, alright. Let's go ahead and watch the analysis. See what's up.
No anime tough guy trope is complete unless he
Hey.
has outrageous spiky hair, a sword that's clearly
Oh,
compensating
I was just
for
looking at that
something,
guy.
and
That's the guy that's
belts.
in here.
Lots and
It
lots
is.
of
So yeah, the
belts.
dude with the white hair.
Ragna,
That's what
the
I'm talking
blood.
about. That guy, yeah.
So
Same.
bad guy, the flame of corruption.
Oh, Ragna.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
White hair
And
is
it's our
witty.
job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out
Looks
who
like
would
a-
win a death battle.
A knockoff of the poor man's cloud. That's what we'll call him.
Him or her?
Nearly a century ago,
Him,
humanity
bitch.
was hunted to near extinction by the fearsome Black Beast. Fortunately, 6 brave heroes slayed the monster and saved mankind.
I
The
see he was
remains
howling
of
some
humanity
Final
was
Fantasy music.
reorganized under an oppressive government until one man decided to rise up. Ragna, the Blood Edge.
Oh, different color eyes too. That's pretty sick.
Baggy pants, giant sword, brooding personality. Ragna has tragic backstory written all over him.
I'd actually go with gruesome. As a young child, he and his siblings were confined in an experimental facility as lab rats.
Bummer. What were they trying to do?
No one knows. The important thing here is they were rescued by a talking cat named Jubei, who also happened to be the most feared warrior on the planet. However, things took a darker turn when Ragna's sister Saya grew very sick.
With what?
Sickness? No one knows. Ragna took Saya under his wing, but their younger brother Jin was irritated that Ragna was not spending more time with him. Being a reasonable guy, he decided the only solution was to murder his brother.
Oh yeah, that makes a ton of sense. I'm
Oh,
lonely.
shit.
I'll kill one of the only people I care about. Great plan. So then a maniacal hipster villain named Yuki Terumi showed up out of nowhere, helped Jin impale Ragna through the chest, and then cut off his arm for good measure.
Why? How? No one knows. Have you familiarized yourself with that phrase yet? Good, because it's not stopping anytime soon.
Moving on for sanity's sake, Ragna
And
would have
he
been
stole
done
the
for
logo.
until an omniscient, time-traveling, pig-tailed vampire descended from the heavens, snapped her fingers, magicked him a new arm, and left. No, don't think, just accept.
Surprisingly still conscious, and apparently an expert of things that have never happened before, Ragna instantly recognized his new appendage as an Azure Grimoire, a piece of the Black Beast which Ragna can use to manipulate Seether. Seether is a radioactive energy left behind by the Black Beast all over the world.
Like magic,
Well, no, magic is totally different.
but it lets him do magic-type stuff.
Yes.
Okay, well, after missing out on the maiming and resurrection of Ragna, Jubei the Cat Ninja returned and decided to teach him the ways of combat.
Where the hell was he before? No one knows.
Probably destroying someone's furniture or pissing in their shoes.
Seems
Through
like
his
there's like a lot
training,
of plot
Ragna's
holes in this
control over
anime,
Seether became
but I would be
practically
lying if I said that
He can form
I
various
wouldn't watch
parts
it,
of the
'cause I
Black
definitely
Beast
would.
in combat,
actually
transform his
kinda
own
watch
arm into
anime.
razor-sharp claws, or drain the soul of his foe through his strikes.
But if he needs more power, more defense, and more soul-sucking, he can crank these up to 11 with his
interesting.
blood cane form.
Upon completing his training, Jubei bestowed upon him a red cloak and a deadly blade called Blood Scythe.
This baby can extend for stabbing strikes, and like the Azure Grimoire, slowly drains the souls of its victims upon contact. And before you point out that it's clearly a sword, not a scythe, it can do this.
Hey, he was
Damn.
Ruby before Ruby. Or not Ruby, fucking Crow.
Ragna's angsty rage took him on a world tour of single-handed government smashing, earning him the nickname the Grim Reaper.
And racking up an unprecedented bounty
Hey!
of 90 billion,
that
whatever their currency is. No one knows.
Uh,
And despite being the
awful.
largest bounty of all time, he still freely walks the world on foot and in public
That is
with
a
no
great
attempt to
picture.
disguise
Oh,
himself
what
whatsoever.
I mean, he's never going to
Probably
get caught.
because nobody wants to piss him off. We're talking about a guy who treats getting knocked through solid concrete as an inconvenience, has survived multiple impalings through the chest, took out hundreds of armed officers without breaking a sweat, and obliterated an entire street with a single one-hand sword strike.
Ragna is referred to
Oh
by
my
some as the most
fucking
powerful
God,
man in
dude.
the world, but he's also known as a risk taker with a short temper.
And
I
despite
want-
being trained by the most dangerous
I'm a
kitty
fuctill
cat in
idiot,
the
dude.
world, Ragna is obviously
I'll wait
nowhere
till after
near
the
Jubei's level of
announced.
skill, who terrifies even the deadliest villains of the series.
But after all was said and done, Jubei left Ragna with a dire warning. Never think of the Azure Grimoire as your own.
Which is kind of bullshit. I mean, it's attached to him, so I'm pretty sure he's got dibs.
Well, he does, but if he loses control over it, it can transform him into the Black Beast itself. In fact, Ragna was the original Black Beast, sent back in time after falling into a magic cauldron. The two were somehow separated and did battle in the past. These events would repeat themselves in a 100-year time loop until this chick saved Ragna from falling into that cauldron, stopping the Black Beast from appearing in the past in the first place.
But if the Black Beast never went back in time, then it would never have created Seether. and everything in BlazBlue shouldn't exist as we know it. So how?
No one knows.
Can we just make this guy fight someone now?
I'm the main character, and yet again, I get left in the dark. It's really starting to piss me off.
Way back in the year 2010, the discovery of magic forever
Way
changed
back.
the course of human history. Traditional technology was eliminated for newer, environmentally friendly
Oh
methods.
god, they got scouters.
And after improving the planet, a certain world superpower sought to improve mankind itself.
Oh,
About to be blown up
another
planets,
super
dude.
soldier project. Let me guess, they injected this guy with some serum and it didn't really work out the way they wanted, but now he's a badass.
Replace serum with
I mean, I'm
magic
just saying,
and
it's like
close
2018.
enough. This
I don't
man
see
would
any of this
emerge
kind
as
of
the
shit going
feared
on right
bounty
now.
hunter, Soul Badguy.
So he's clearly the bad guy.
Actually, he's the main hero of the story.
Why would they...
Before Soul's transformation, he was known as Frederick, a scientist tasked with leading the Super Soldier Project alongside his love interest, Arya. But whether he intended to or not, Frederick would become the prototype of this new super race, the Gears.
But is he guilty?
Oh, hell yeah. He was responsible for Arya's death, and then her next death when she was resurrected into this thing.
Oh, wasn't expecting her to look like that, but not as much as I wasn't expecting the blue robo-penis. Who even does that?
She was likely created as a giant FU to poor Soul by that man.
Which man?
That man.
I only see Soul Bad Guy.
No, it's that man.
It's just you and me here, Wiz.
Listen, the villain is that man.
Soul Bad Guy's the hero and the villain?
No, he's another character. Just pretend Soul Bad Guy's not there.
You mean he's invisible?
When this person was born into the world, his parents looked at this child and decided they would name him that man.
Who were they looking at, Wiz?
His name is T-H-A-T space M-A-N.
Well,
His joke is going on.
F-U-C-K space Y-O-U. I'm out.
Hey,
Oh,
Zelda
I
music.
looked
Having
at the
PTSD
internet
from
and
the bridge.
discovered that his actual
Pokemon.
name is that man. I apologize for earlier. Let's move on.
Soul had to maintain a human appearance to disguise his true
2187.
gear form. So he developed a special limiter headpiece to keep his own power at bay.
If that thing comes off, say goodbye to whoever recently pissed him off.
As a gear, Soul's aging was slowed to a near halt, allowing him more than enough time to develop his own fighting style.
Well, whatever fighting style lets you punch fire, that's the one I want to learn. Soul's volcanic viper and Fafnir punches are flame-enhanced strikes, while his riot stomp flies in with a fearsome kick. And because this is anime, Soul can trigger his second form, the Dragon Install.
The Dragon Install allows Soul to safely tap into a fraction of his full gear power, boosting his strength, speed, and healing ability. The drawback, he can only sustain this power for so long, and afterward, he's left vulnerable.
As Soul wandered the Earth, that man began a plan for world domination using an army of gears. In response, Soul put together a gear-obliterating superweapon called Outrage.
Which looks like the world's most complicated can opener. Or next-gen Bop It.
Turns out, it was so
That's
powerful
excellent.
nobody could wield it, not even Soul. So he had to split it apart into 8 pieces just to make it usable. Naturally, he took the best piece for
Holy
himself,
shit.
the flame-enhanced Fire Seal. I want a Fire Seal, that'd be fucking sweet. Try and eat me now, Orca Whale. Fire Seal!
Using Fire Seal to its full potential, Soul defeated that man's forces twice over.
And then he decided to upgrade the shit out of it with
Slowly
the Junkyard
floated towards
Dog
it.
Mark III casing.
But this is hardly the full extent of Soul's power. He once survived the backyard, an alternate dimension which would annihilate the soul
These
of a normal
names
man.
for these people
And
and
by
places.
removing his headband,
When they
he can
didn't try
access
that
his
hard.
full unrestrained potential.
I'm bad guy.
Like when
Oh,
he
he's a bad
shot
guy?
a laser
No, I'm
out
bad
of
guy.
his sword to incinerate an inhuman gear the
That's good.
size of Mount Everest.
And once he went back in time and witnessed his past self get murdered, which should have erased him from the present a la Marty McFly. But he didn't like that idea very much, so he just didn't.
After BlazBlue, nothing is too bizarre for me anymore.
Soul is powerful, but fears his full potential. He's also pretty lazy. His favorite strategy is always whichever is the least strenuous. This lack of extra effort can sometimes leave him underestimating his opponent.
But the second he starts trying, few can stand in his way.
He lost somebody with the scythe. It's over.
I mean, I think he's gonna wreck anyways.
All right, the combatants
I know.
are set. Let's end this debate once
You don't?
and for all.
It's
I said I
time
know.
for a death
Oh.
battle!
Well,
Ragna's about to mop the floor with him, by the way.
Oh, you
So-
think that's the way it's gonna go? I think the other
Yeah.
way.
You think
So-
so bad guy's gonna kill it?
Yeah.
I think Ragna's gonna march forward with him.
So before we go deep into our discussion right here, obviously this can be in because I'm fucking talking about it right now. But we're watching the fucking analysis for Ragna, and it's that part where like they're like he's done this, and he gets stabbed by like all these sorts of like, and he's been stabbed this many times, took on a whole armed force. I'm literally watching it, and the fucking dumbass thought that goes through my dumbass fucking head is dude, they should put this dude in a death battle. I'm legitimately watching a fucking death battle. I legitimately was like, they should put this dude in a fucking death battle. And then I literally was like, and that sounds like God damn.
I straight thought you were watching it and you were like, "Oh, I actually do know this guy. I'll tell him about it later."
I straight was like, they should put this guy in a death
That
battle.
would have been super confusing if he would have said that he knew these ones because I know he don't fucking play these games. But
Yeah, I didn't think that the soul bad guy dude looked that crazy. He had the demon form thing, but yeah, I think Ragna.
well, they
especially
did
goes into
they
that
did two slice things. Just for example, they did two slice things. One of them destroyed a street with a slice, and the other one destroyed Mount Everest with a slice. So I
Oh
mean,
shit! I didn't even realize that. I mean, I still feel like the Ragna guy when he went into that one form and it was like 7 dragons or whatever. Like, I don't know how the guy's gonna kill that thing.
Well, all I'm saying
I don't know.
is
He's got the
that-
hacks powers too. Like he was supposed to be killed, and he was just
Oh
like,
yeah,
nah.
so he changed that. Yeah. All I can think of is because I'm going for Ragna. Hopefully the bad guy is in his fucking form and it runs out of time and he's wore the fuck out or something, and then Ragna can kill him because of that.
I think that there was just so many more things that it seems like he could accomplish if he wanted to, versus the other guy. I mean, it kind of felt like they both had insane fucking powers, but the feats that they showed for, I don't even want to say his name because his name's stupid. Soul was fucking. I felt like it was on a different level. I felt like
Besides
it was on
Soul
a completely
changing the
different
time
level.
thing, were there any other durability feats they showed? I mean, I fucking don't remember seeing it, so I was trying to think of. I didn't see any durability feats besides the fact he changed, like, what happened.
I don't
Like,
know.
it's-
The
it's
entire
tough.
time he was gone, I didn't feel like either one of them. I didn't feel like in the analysis either one of them really like got pushed to their limits to the point where like it looked like they were gonna die or whatever. So because of that, I feel like it's gonna come down to the calcs, and I just feel like during So Bad Guy's analysis, they were like, he sliced the mountain in fucking one swing or whatever, or like he did a swing so hard that it sliced a mountain the size of Mount Everest, and then it immediately shifted to the next thing. Like it didn't give us the calc, and I feel like after the video, it's gonna be like yeah, he destroyed the city street, but this dude fucking did this, and if we look at Mount Everest, we know that it's this much level of force or whatever. I feel like that's pretty much how the analysis is gonna go. That's how I mean, hopefully I'm wrong. I'd prefer dude wins, but
Ragna dude looks dope as fuck. With the
Ragna
weapon especially.
He
The
looks
hair
like, to
dope.
me, he looks like a cross between like Cloud and Dante.
He's sick. Different colored eyes. The weapon is sick too, dude. Let's see.
I'm excited for sure.
all right, let's check it out.
That is a way better one in picture.
Yeah, no kidding.
Who are you? Out of my way. You're dead. You gotta be kidding me. Let's get this over with.
Jesus.
Damn combo.
Ultra.
Restriction 666 released. Dimensional interruption imaginary number formed. Blaze blue,
Get him. Get him. Gotta wake up. Gotta watch out for the wake up supers. I'm surprised I haven't shown more powers and stuff. Oh shit! Oh, that is.
Waste any more time on you, asshole. Shit!
Oh.
KO.
That would be a weird KO.
Hey, look, he's the dragon now. You think he'll win in this one?
His ultimate dragon attack.
Oh god,
okay,
he
they're
took
both-
off his headband. Crazy.
Ultimate dragon versus Blackluster Soldier, dude.
Oh, did it get him or no? That's the fucking blast. Yeah,
Wow.
that's the fucking.
Bullseye.
Yeah, I mean,
That
dude.
was the Mount Everest
Ragna
blast.
put up a tough fight, but Soul had him outclassed.
Likely due to the fact that while Ragna had on 4 belts, Soul had 18.
Soul's centuries worth of fighting experience trumped Ragna's training, and he has consistently shaken off wounds more easily.
Even Soul is tough enough to withstand Ragna's Azure Grimoire, just like when it survived the backyard.
The Black Beast was impressive, but Soul's gear form is leagues above. Recall when Soul turned that gear the size of Mount Everest into dust. By comparing the size of the gear to the clouds, we can
Tony,
determine
to
its
Mount
volume to
Everest
be
is
around
like, man.
140 billion
Yeah.
cubic meters. Destroying something this size would require
know
more than
these things,
85
man.
gigatons of TNT.
Yeah.
That's nearly 200 times more powerful than the 9.0 earthquake that hit Japan in 2011.
More than enough to take Ragna down, and that was only a fraction of Soul's real power. Ragna just burned out in the
Big
end.
shocker
The
on that
winner
one.
is Soul Badguy.
All three wrong.
Yep.
Two.
Next time on Death
I'm the
Battle.
only one that actually thought Ragnar was gonna win. A sudden. That's gonna be a dope fight.
Already seen that fight.
Have we?
Yes.
My fucking memory is OP, dude. Who won?
Tough.
Bro, come on. It's fucking tough.
Tough awesome.
Anyway.
Tough is shit.
Yeah, I
My
mean,
favorite fucking character.
I don't know what Joey was watching. I feel like he didn't even watch
I
Bad Guy's
watched- I just-
fucking analysis
I'm
because
not gonna lie,
the
I was
entire
pissed
time
off
I
at
was like,
in Batman.
literally
stuff.
when Ragna finished, I was like, bruh, that street feat, like where you fucking kill it with one slice, I was like, man, that's gonna do it, dude. He's gonna win. And then they started talking about Soul Bad Guy, and I was like, well, this sucks. Like,
Yep, that
dude, I want to win.
It's
It's not gonna fucking win. Yeah. It's all good though.
So what anime is he from?
What?
Ragna.
I mean, it's Blaz Blue. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's. I mean, it looks like that was animated, so I don't know.
Well, I didn't know if like he was from an anime and they got brought into the game.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought
that Blaz-
Blaz Blue was, but I don't think so.
Dude, I know all about Blast Blue. I'm gonna save it for a different.
Looks like
recording, though.
Blaz Blue Alter Memory. That's what I'm
What a
guessing
name.
it is. Yeah, that's for sure what they were getting that from. I'm pretty sure. 2013 anime, Blaz Blue Alter Memory, 2013 anime series, based on the video games Blaz Blue, Calamity Trigger, and Continuum Shift.
So it's an anime called Blaz Blue, okay?
Interesting. Very interesting.
Because
The
I'm
games
probably
came
gonna watch
first.
it.
That's what I thought.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it
I know how it is, dude.
for sure. Because I know you'll jump right on to watching it.
Absolutely. Wait for your recommendation.
Yeah.
No arguments here. Just exactly how I thought it was going to happen with the swipe and everything, and now I never swipe.
I mean, I'm
I
sure.
I went into the past and I changed it.
I'm reading
Makes it
some of this stuff, and it sounds like the kind of we're talking about Ragna, whatever, about his backstory and how there were so many holes and stuff like that in it. But it looks like to me, it's based on a video game, and they just like threw together like an anime based on that, premise.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily know if you can fault such a short anime based on, a video game for being kind of a little bit of a mess. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
how much?
What they're talking about, like the fucking script and shit like that.
Yeah, like how much can they? You know what I mean? It's based on a video game. Video games
right.
lore is notorious for not necessarily being like,
Right.
tight.
point.
I don't know what the fucking word I'm looking for is, but without like, a lot of holes in it and stuff like that. So.
Right. No, I agree.
So. So I don't know, but it doesn't got great reviews. I'll say that.
Like
I'm
I
sure-
said, I mean, Ragna looked interesting enough of a character for me, and you know how I am. I can choose one character and just fucking love that character to a fault. So.
Yeah, it's true.
You? What? You tripping?
Oh man, I need to stretch.
Little does Chris
I'm
know I've
still
had a
stretching.
fucking one of the little ponies behind him this whole
Oh,
time.
I'm still stretching. Oh god, I'm still stretching.
He's like, how dare you test me?
I could actually probably switch out Joey's background for like a My Little Pony thing, and he'd never know. He'd literally never know.
I watch our videos all the time. I would know.
He doesn't even
Years
remember he's
from
on the
now.
channel half time.
In 2 years, he'd be like, "Hey, bro, I went back and watched the fucking death battle reaction that we did, and you had a fucking pony behind me. Like, what's up with that, dude?" Be like, "Yeah, that was like they were all like that, dude." Okay, look, here's the deal. Obviously, I prefer Ragna. I mean, I think he's a significantly cooler character, but I'm finding it hard to disagree based on what they showed us, because obviously I don't know the details in the series.
Oh right,
That
no, I mean
the
like I
outcome was
said,
wrong.
he won.
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
not. I don't think it was a necessarily like fantastic or equal matchup. You know what I mean? I'd love to root
Right.
for my boy, but obviously, I mean, the entire time I was watching, I mean, it wasn't just the mountain thing. The entire time I was watching Soul's thing, I was like, I mean, this is just like a different class. It feels like he was in a different dimension, fighting all these like demon things and stuff. It was just like this crazy thing. It just felt like a different tier to me the whole time. So I can't disagree with the outcome. Battle was okay. It's
I mean,
decent
literally
anime
same
art.
thing. I mean, the other guy, Badguy, was such a better tier. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
Ragna
I know
had
you
a
felt
little
that the
bit
whole
of
time, dude.
difference.
When you
Yeah,
finished,
when
you were like, it's not even gonna be close or something like that, and I was like, yeah, I agree, I know. And like, then you were like, yeah, Ragna's gonna murder him, and I was like,
Look, I just had their names mixed up. When he done the mountain attack, I was like, it's over, dude. Had their names confused. That's all it was.
I feel you, dude. This is where Chris comes in. He's like, I just want the fans to know that I was just messing with
Boy,
Joey
beat 'em
earlier.
both.
That's gonna do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, stay bright. Catch you on the dark side.
What's up, YouTube? Did you like that video? Then don't forget to like and subscribe. You can support us on Patreon if you want to get early access to all our series. Check out the links in the description below. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch. We post polls and play games. And as always, thanks for watching.